But Omar, if I can just start with you first. The entire, Swachh India mission, even a state like Jammu and Kashmir, it was considered the paradise on earth. It was always so clean and pristine. But even now, if you go there, you're looking at near the Dal, there is a lot of plastic bags. You'll see there's a lot of filth. So how can all this be reversed?
Well, as you rightly pointed out, Jammu and Kashmir is widely considered one of the most beautiful parts of the country, if not the world. But we have also been struggling with the problem of modern life, which is additional waste generation, particularly plastic waste, which is very difficult to dispose of. I think initiatives like yours have gone a long way towards kindling a sense of understanding of the scale of the problem and some of the things that we can do. And it's actually amazing how much of a social consciousness is developing in really far-flung parts of my state. Just the other day, I was up in the Ladakh region, and I was touring Nubra Valley, which is literally on the line of control between India and Pakistan. And I was amazed to find that even in that remote part of the country, consciousness about waste has reached the point where in almost every village that I crossed, I found multiple dustbins for waste segregation. So you had organic waste, you had recyclable waste, and you had waste that could not be recycled. And this was all being done at the societal level. Not so much a government initiative, but something that the people themselves have come to realize, that there is an urgent need to protect our environment, protect our water bodies, protect the very fragile ecosphere that we have in the Himalayas. And I think that's a great thing.
Plastic, one of the biggest problems, you think, in a place like Kashmir? Very tough to get rid of?
Absolutely. It's a huge problem. It's a problem with the water bottles that people use. It's a problem with the plastic bags that people bring for shopping and stuff like that. And increasingly, I find it's a huge problem with the Tetra Pak, the juice packaging and stuff like that, and also the foil packages that are used for chips and biscuits and things like that. Very easy to consume the products, but extremely difficult to dispose of the waste that one leaves behind.
Right. Well, Omar, thank you so much for joining us with that particular perspective.
Can I just ask one question?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Omar Abdullah, this is Amitabh Bachchan. I just had something personal.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. In the Dal Lake, one observes a lot of weeds that grow in the water. Is that some kind of a benefit or a negative?
Well, so it's a combination of two factors. One is there's a higher than necessary level of nutrients in the lake, which comes from a man-made problem. And that is that the surrounding areas around the Dal pump a lot of their sewage into the lake. So that problem is being addressed with sewage treatment plants on the periphery of the Dal Lake. But also the problem is a natural one. Dal Lake, as opposed to a lot of other lakes, is a very shallow lake. As a result of which the weed stalk receives direct sunlight, which other deeper lakes wouldn't get. And that's why the problem seems more acute than the other deeper lakes that you're used to seeing. So it is partly a natural problem, but it is also a man-made problem, and the man-made part of it is something we need to tackle.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Omar Abdullah, just one thing that everybody says about you is that you're a person of integrity, and when you say something, you try your best to stick by it. So can we ask you to do one small commitment today? We've been talking very unhappily and emotionally about manual scavenging. Will you make a commitment on air that if in your state, if you ever are in a position, or you will from now on, work towards eliminating that scourge that exists in India in your state? No more manual scavenging in Jammu and Kashmir.
absolutely 100% unreservedly my wholehearted commitment to rooting out this scourge, not only in my own state of Jammu and Kashmir, but I will add my voice to yours. This is something that in this day and age, there should be absolutely no place for in any part of the country. And I'll do my level best to make sure that no matter where I am, I will fight against this problem.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much, Omar.